How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews. Back with a little bit of Hill Farmstead up in this piece in the form of their Edward. Yeah. Edward is an American Pale Ale, and per Hill Farmstead's-ness on the side here, we have 1917 to 2002 was my grandfather. Edward was my grandfather. Hill Farmstead Brewery rests upon the land that was once home to him, his 13 siblings, and his 5 children. In his honor, an American Pale Ale is dutifully crafted from American malted barley, a plethora of American hops, our ale yeast, and water from Edward's well. It is unfiltered and dry hopped, aromatic and flowery, with impressions of citrus and pine. This is an ale that I dream to have shared with Edward. Man, I'm getting old, man. Reading. Ow, that hurt. My fingernail. We are on the precipice of a big, huge snowstorm. And we were going to get 2 feet of snow, and it just started snowing outside. So I am doing what any red-blooded American does when we are going to get a bunch of snow, and that's drink some motherfucking beer. It's all Farmstead. It's what they do. I dig it, so therefore I am. Beer-wise, yeah. Rich, dense, a bit darker than what you expect from a 5 and change. I believe Keith told me that all their pale ales are 5%, so 5% pale ale. Big, thick, dense, or more orange than what you'd expect. Khaki-colored head, pinky finger. Good nose. See, this leans heavily citrus for me. Like, very heavily citrus, but not like OJ citrus. More like a citrus blend. You know, a little bit of grapefruit, a little pineapple, a little bit of, orange in there. There is this West Coasty piney characteristic, but it's light and spritzy. It's not heavily dank or overtly kind of piney grain. But it's nice. It's light. This beer, while looking a little bit heavy for a pale ale, comes off very light, very nimble, very spritzy, very fun. 5% pale ale. What do you want? Let's just dive in. Cheers. That's pretty impactful, man. For 5%. The amount of orange in citrus. Again, now it's an orange-leaning medley. So it's still that kind of mixture of all those citrus fruits, but the orange comes out on top. It's really vibrant. Like, really, really vibrant. If this is still, like I said, Keith saying it's 5%. If this is 5%, it's one of the more impactful 5% pale ales I've had in quite some time. That resinous piney thing that wasn't really resinous on the nose definitely isn't a taste, but it has that cool trick to where it's light, it's spritzy, it's not super heavy or super ranky dank or filthy or anything like that. It has, again, this kind of lightness to it. Think about like a pine scented danky air freshener, not in a chemical sense, but something that's a little bit more uplifting. I think of pine, I think of cold, I think of winter, I think of sap, I think of denseness, and that's the way it comes off in a lot of beers. You get this kind of rough, sharp, kind of heavy West Coasty vibes. You're not getting it here. Once you pile that light but meaningful pininess, resinous, on top of that beautifully expressive citrus medley with that orange leaning in that citrus medley, it's really good stuff. I mean, hyper good. Like, one of the best, if not the best, kind of pale ale. Low ABV, 5% pale ale I've had in quite some time. I know I've had this beer before. I don't remember the last time I had it. It must have been a while because, goddamn, this is good. Yeah, it does not suck. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It is delicious. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Super expressive, almost perfume-like. That's how aggressive it is in the taste, in a very beautiful way, and absolutely delicious. Is this one of the better ones I've had? As well, yes, without a doubt. Mount Rushmore doesn't even, it's not even like, it's kind of should be on Mount. No, it is on there. It's kicking somebody to fuck off, and it's doing a very good job of it. Value and availability, I mean, their cans are usually priced pretty well. I'm assuming a 4-pack of this is probably like $16 maybe. And leave you with, if you guys like what we like this, if you like beer, man, I could see anybody who likes any style digging on this, even if they're not a big hazy IPA fan. But more specifically, if you dig old school IPA, but you like new school IPA, it is a perfect representation of both of those mentalities mashed into a very low ABV, beautifully done hazy pale ale. So if you like those things, you'll like this. There you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much, Max, for sending this off. I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning. He sent me this beer, so thank you very much, brother. Down there, if you want to talk about it, Massive Beers, if you want to check me out, doing the social media stuff, Beer Massif. you want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a little bit of Edward right now. Hope to see you next time. Cheers.